students, very good morning to all of you and wishing you a very happy, healthy and prosperous and also splendid new year to all of you. Students, recently we have completed our Christmas vacations and now we have entered in the new year 2021. Now students, as you know that the year 2020 was very bad to all of us because of COVID-19. The schools are closed, means the students are not going to the schools and we have to give preference to our online studies. Everywhere the students have to do the online studies. But now as we have entered in year 2021, let's hope for the best and just we are going to continue our studies. Whenever the school will reopen, again we will join the schools, but till then we have to do the online studies. Okay, so let's continue our online studies. As you know students, in the last period we have completed our lesson plans and we have also completed its question and answers. Now students, today we are going to start a new topic and that topic is very interesting. As you know, the name or the title of this topic is Forms of Matter. So students, today we are going to learn forms of matter. Here I am writing the name of the lesson, that is lesson number 8, Forms of Matter. This is the title of our lesson. Students, as I have written here the forms of matter, so you will be very surprised to know, ma'am, what is the meaning of matter? We don't know the meaning of matter. What do this word mean? So students, here I just want to explain you that matter means everything that is around us is known as matter. For example, chair, table, this whiteboard, this pen. Then whatever the other things are, textbook, notebook, all these things are known as matter. Second thing I just want to tell you that matter occupies space. Okay? Matter occupies space means wherever the matter is present, it occupies that full space. Okay? And it can be perceived by our sense organs. It can be perceived by our senses. Now you know students very well that which are our sense organs. Again I am repeating that: eyes, nose, tongue, ears and skin. These are the 5 sense organs that we have. And this matter can be felt with the help of our sense organs. We can feel the presence of matter with the help of our sense organs. It means that we can perceive matter with the help of our sense organs. This is the another thing. Now what is the third thing? So students, the third thing I just want to explain you that matter has weight. Now one by one we are going to do the activities and with the help of that activities you will come to know that all these things are very true about matter. Okay? So which are that activities? For that you have to open your science textbook page number 81. Okay one? Let's see which are the activities. So students, by mistake I have told you to open page number 81, but instead of that you have to open your textbook page number 86 because the lesson is on page number 86. तो बच्चों, आज जो हम लेसन पढ़ रहे हैं वो लेसन का नाम है फॉर्म्स ऑफ मैटर. तो ऑब्वियसली अभी आप पूछेंगे कि मैडम मैटर क्या है। तो हमारे आजू बाजू में जितनी भी चीज़ें हैं वो सभी चीज़ों को हम मैटर बुला सकते हैं। ओके, और इन चीज़ों को हम मैटर क्यों बुला सकते हैं, तो उसके लिए कुछ रीजंस है, कुछ कारण हैं। और मैटर की डेफिनेशन ही ये है कि जिस चीज़ को हम देख सकते हैं, हमारे सेंसेस के थ्रू, सेंस ऑर्गन्स के थ्रू फील कर सकते हैं, उन चीज़ों को हम मैटर बुला सकते हैं। और ये जो मैटर है ये जितनी भी जिस जगह पर होता है वो पूरी जगह व्याप लेता है, मतलब वो पूरी जगह को वो ऑक्यूपाई करता है। ओके, दूसरी चीज़, मैटर को वज़न होता है। कोई भी चीज़ लो, पेन, पेंसिल, चेयर, टेबल, इट ऑक्यूपाइज स्पेस। सेकेंड, इट हैज़ वेट, उसको अपना खुद का एक वज़न होता है। और तीसरी चीज़ जो है स्टूडेंट्स, जो तीसरी चीज़ है वो ये है कि हम जो भी मैटर है उसको हमारे सेंस ऑर्गन्स के द्वारा फील कर सकते हैं। हमारे सेंस ऑर्गन्स क्या क्या है? आईज, नोज, टंग, ईयर्स एंड स्किन। दीज आर अवर सेंस ऑर्गन्स। ये हमारे सेंस ऑर्गन्स हैं। विद द हेल्प ऑफ दिस सेंस ऑर्गन्स, ये सेंस ऑर्गन्स के मदद से हम मैटर को देख सकते हैं, महसूस कर सकते हैं, फील कर सकते हैं। ओके, तो बच्चों हमेशा ये 3 चीज़ें याद रखना। पहली चीज़, मैटर ऑक्यूपाई स्पेस। मैटर जो है जहाँ पर भी रहता है उतनी पूरी जगह वो व्याप लेता है। सेकेंड थिंग, मैटर हैज़ वेट, मैटर को अपना खुद का वज़न होता है। और तीसरी चीज़ और ये है कि मैटर हम हमारे सेंस ऑर्गन के द्वारा फील कर सकते हैं। इट कैन बी परसीव विद द हेल्प ऑफ आवर सेंस ऑर्गन्स। सो आई होप दैट यू हैव अंडरस्टूड these 3 things. Okay, and also I have told you, मैंने फिर से तुमको बताया है कि मैटर की डेफिनेशन क्या है। हमारे आजू बाजू में जितनी भी चीज़ें होती हैं उन सभी को हम मैटर बुला सकते हैं। और उसके एग्जाम्पल मैंने अभी आपको बताए। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, पेन, पेंसिल, ब्लैक बोर्ड, चेयर, टेबल, टेक्स्ट बुक, नोटबुक, एवरीथिंग। ओके, तो इसको हम मैटर बुला सकते हैं। तो मैं आशा करती हूँ कि तुमको ये समझ में आया है। लेट्स मूव फॉरवर्ड। नाउ स्टूडेंट्स, एज आई हैव टोल्ड यू टू ओपन योर टेक्स्ट बुक पेज नंबर 86. All these things that just I have explained to you, there are some activities to prove that statements. Now, which are that activities that are given on page number 86? Now see, a school bag containing books is matter. Now, it is given in your textbook that a school bag containing books is matter. Now, every day you have to carry your school bags, and in that school bag you are having your textbook and notebooks. So, now what is the activity? Without lifting the bag, do you feel any weight? First question is asked here. Without lifting the bag, मतलब बैग को बिना छुए हुए, बिना उठाए, do you feel any weight? तुमको बैग का वज़न महसूस हो सकता है क्या? नो. सो द आंसर इज नो. सो यू हैव टू राइट डाउन देयर NO, नो. नाउ सी द सेकेंड क्वेश्चन. नाउ लिफ्ट योर स्कूल बैग. डू यू फील वेट? हमारी स्कूल बैग को उठाने के बाद तुमको उसका वज़न महसूस होता है क्या? सेकेंड क्वेश्चन इज, नाउ लिफ्ट योर स्कूल बैग. डू यू फील एनी वेट? तुम्हारे स्कूल बैग को उठाने के बाद में तुमको उसका वज़न महसूस होता है क्या? तो उसका आंसर है यस. उठाने के बाद में हमको उसका वज़न महसूस होता है. वी फील इट इज़ हैवी. सो व्हाट इज़ द कंक्लूजन? इससे हमको क्या पता चलता है? व्हाट इज़ द कंक्लूजन ऑफ दिस एक्टिविटी? सो डियर स्टूडेंट्स, द कंक्लूजन ऑफ दिस एक्टिविटी इज दैट मैटर हैज़ वेट. दैट already I have explained to you. With the help of this activity, we can learn, we can understand that matter has weight. Okay? Now, see the second activity on the same page. Take a balloon, it occupies very small space. Now, second example is of balloon. Yes. When I was a child, I also liked balloons. Not only at the time of my childhood, but now also I love balloons. So, take a balloon, it occupies very small space. you can even hold it in the grip of your palm. Now, if we take the example of balloon, when it is without air, it is not filled with the air, its size is very small. Even if you can hold in the palm of your hand. Now, what is the meaning of palm? Palm means when this is your hand and the deep part of your hand, that is known as the palm. Means when you close your fist like this, in your fist also you can keep that balloon that is without air. Okay, it is in the normal size. So students, you can also hold it in the grip of your hand. Even you can keep it in your pocket also. So now blow air into it. What you have to do? You have to blow that balloon. You have to fill air into that balloon. The balloon will increase in size. And after filling the air into the balloon, what you will discover? You will see that the size of the balloon has changed. When it is in the normal size, it is occupying a very little space. And when you fill the air in the balloon, size of the balloon increases. मतलब जब बलून जो है वो एम्प्टी होता है, हम उसमें हवा नहीं भरते हैं, तब उसकी साइज़ नॉर्मल होती है. वो हम कहीं पर भी कैरी कर सकते हैं, हमारे पॉकेट में भी रख सकते हैं, हमारे हथेली में भी रख सकते हैं. अगर हम हमारी मुट्ठी बंद करते हैं तो मुट्ठी में भी हम कैरी कर सकते हैं बलून को. लेकिन यही बलून जब तुम उसमें हवा भरते हो और हवा भरने के बाद में क्या होता है, उसकी साइज़ चेंज हो जाती है. इट्स साइज़ इंक्रीजेस, मतलब उसकी साइज़ जो है वो बड़ी हो जाती है. और इससे हमको पता चलता है दैट एयर इज़ मैटर. बलून में हमने क्या भरी है? एयर भरी है. क्या भरी है? एयर. वी हैव फिल्ड द बलून विद द हेल्प ऑफ एयर, with the air. Okay, and by this experiment or by this activity we can have the conclusion that air is matter. हवा भी मैटर का ही पार्ट है. हवा को भी हम मैटर बुला सकते हैं. एंड मैटर ऑक्यूपाइज स्पेस. और ये जो मैटर है ऑब्वियसली इट ऑक्यूपाइज द स्पेस. मतलब ये मैटर जो है जहाँ पर होता है वो अपनी आजू बाजू की जगह को व्याप लेता है. Now students, have you understood this? I hope that you have understood it very well. Now see the question answers. Did balloon increase in the size when you fill the balloon with the air? Did the balloon increase in size? क्या balloon की size change हुई है? Answer is yes. So you have to write there yes. Now see the second question. Did the balloon blown occupy space? बलून को हवा भरने के बाद में जब उसकी साइज़ चेंज हो जाती है, वो बड़ा हो जाता है, तो वो जितनी जगह पर होता है उतनी जगह को वो व्याप लेता है. इट ऑक्यूपाइज स्पेस. सो द आंसर इज येस. सो यू हैव टू राइट देयर येस. नाउ सी क्वेश्चन नंबर 3. कैन एयर ब्लोन इनटू द बलून बी कॉल्ड मैटर? जो हवा हम बलून के अंदर भरते हैं, क्या हम उसको मैटर बुला सकते हैं? Obviously, because when we fill air into the balloon, the size of the balloon increases. With the help of this experiment, इससे हमको पता चलता है that air is also matter and it occupies space. Okay? So, as I have told you, the conclusion of this activity is first, air is matter, and second, matter occupies space. Okay? Now, students, as I told you that when I was a child, the air filled in the balloon. When the balloon they are rising high up into the sky, that is the center of my attraction. It catches my attraction. I've just found off the air that the balloons that go up into the sky, and I was very surprised that how these balloons are rising up and up into the sky. What is the reason behind that? And when, as I grow up, then I come to know that the balloons are filled with the hydrogen gas. Okay, the balloon seller fills, it is a means the balloon seller is carrying one cylinder, and that cylinder is having the hydrogen gas, and he used to fill that hydrogen gas into the balloon, and when I just leave that balloon rises up into the sky, it goes up into the sky, and that is the reason behind that. Students, you know that hydrogen gas makes the air very light. Okay, it makes the balloon light, and so the balloon goes up into the sky. That is the reason behind that. बच्चों, जब हम ये बलून में जब हाइड्रोजन गैस भरते हैं तो ये हाइड्रोजन गैस जो है वो बलून को लाइट कर देता है, और उसके वजह से बलून जो है वो ऊपर ऊपर ऊंचाई पर आगे आगे उड़ते जाता है, ऊपर ऊपर उड़ते जाता है. ओके, सो हैव यू अंडरस्टूड? I have also known this reason, and I hope that you have also come to know what is the reason behind that the balloon rises up into the sky. The reason behind that is it is filled with the hydrogen gas and it makes the balloon light, and so it rises up into the sky. Now I hope that it is clear to you. मुझे लगता है कि अब ये बात तुम्हारे समझ में आ गई है. Now let's see the third activity. Now students, third activity is very simple. If you have fridge at your home, you just have to take one ice cube from the tray, and you have to put that ice on your palm of your hand. Okay, and now see, can you see the ice cube? The first question is that can you see the ice cube? हाथों के ऊपर आइस क्यूब रखने के बाद, वो बर्फ का टुकड़ा रखने के बाद में क्या तुम उसे देख सकते हो? Answer is yes. Why we can see that piece of ice? Because sense of sight helps us. We have eyes. It means that we have sense of sight. With the help of sense of eyes, we can see that ice cube. Okay. Now see, you have to tick the answer yes. Question number 2. How does the ice cube make you feel? And when you put that ice cube on your palms, how do you feel? Obviously, गरम तो नहीं लगेगा. कैसा लगेगा? ठंडा लगेगा. You will feel it very cold. So you have to take the option cold. And how can we know that the ice cube is very cold? The ice is very cold with the help of the sense of touch. Okay, that is our skin. With the help of the skin, we can sense the thing is hot, the thing is cold. Okay, so you have to tick the answer cold. Now see the third question. Do you feel it's wet? क्या तुमको आइस क्यूब का वजन महसूस होता है हाथों के ऊपर रखने के बाद? तो आंसर है yes. We can feel its weights with the help of the thing that we have just learned, that matter has weight. We can feel the ice cube's weight. Okay, so what is the conclusion of this activity? Conclusion of this activity is that इससे हमको ये पता चलता है matter can be perceived by our senses. जो भी हमारे सेंस ऑर्गन्स है, with the help of that sense organs we can feel the presence of matter. We can perceive. Perceive means समझना, feel होना. तो हमको जो मैटर है या जो भी चीज़ है वो हमको फील होती है, और वो किसके वजह से फील होती है? तो हमारे सेंस ऑर्गन्स से हम उसको फील कर सकते हैं. तो बच्चों, यहाँ तक तुमको समझ में आया? नाउ we are going to solve the question and answer. But before that, just took a quick recap whatever we have studied today. We have studied that everything is around us is matter. Just I write down on the blackboard. Friends, just pay attention. The first thing that we have learned today is everything around us is known as matter. हमारे आजू बाजू में जो भी चीज़ें हैं उन्हें हम मैटर बुला सकते हैं. एग्जाम्पल हमने देखे टेबल, चेयर, ब्लैक बोर्ड, चॉक, डस्टर and even your school bag. Second thing that we have learned today, we can see and feel matter by our senses. मैटर को हम हमारे सेंसेस के द्वारा फील कर सकते हैं, देख सकते हैं. थर्ड थिंग दैट वी हैव लर्न टुडे, मैटर इज एनीथिंग विच ऑक्यूपाइज स्पेस. मैटर कोई भी चीज़ हो सकती है जो जगह को व्याप लेती है. ओके, हैज़ वेट, उसको अपना वज़न होता है. एंड कैन बी परसीव्ड बाय अवर सेंसेस, और जो हमको हमारे सेंस ऑर्गन्स के द्वारा हम उसको फील कर सकते हैं, देख सकते हैं, वो चीज़ हमें समझ में आती है, तो हम उसको मैटर बुला सकते हैं. सो इज़ दिस क्लियर टू यू? नाउ वी हैव टू सॉल्व अवर वर्कशीट नंबर 1. सो what are we waiting for? Let's get started. Students, see, first question is unscramble the letters. Now, first word is EGTWH. Now, students, EGTWH. What will be this word? Any guesses? Just think about it. Answer is wait. So, you have to write there WEIGHT. Now students, see this second word, PASEC. So can you tell what is the answer? What? Space? Yes, your answer is correct. The word is SPACE. So write down this word, space. Okay, now second question is true or false. Now first sentence is chair is a matter. Chair is a matter? Yes, chair is matter. So this sentence is true. Okay, why the chair is matter? Because it is having weight. Okay, it has in its own weight. It occupies the space. And third thing, we can feel the presence of chair with the help of our sense organs. Means we can see the chair, we can feel the chair. Okay, so this statement is true. So you have to write there true. Second, matter does not occupy space. Is this statement true? No, this statement is false. So you have to write here false. Okay, now we are moving towards the third statement. Matter cannot be perceived by our senses. Matter cannot be perceived by our senses. हमारे सेंस ऑर्गन्स के द्वारा हम उसको देख नहीं सकते, उसको फील नहीं कर सकते, उसकी प्रेजेंस हम महसूस नहीं कर सकते. क्या ये सेंटेंस ट्रू है? Obviously not. This statement is also false. So you have to write here false. Okay. Now see question number 3. Fill in the blanks. Already we have given the options. The options are space, matter, perceived. Okay. So dash dash is anything which occupies dash dash. So what will be the answer? So we will write here matter. Matter is anything which occupies. Matter क्या occupies करता है? तो वो space को occupy करता है. So you have to write here space. Has weight, उसको अपना वजन होता है. And can be dash dash by our senses. तो लास्ट ऑप्शन बचा है perceive. So we will write here perceived. Okay. So you have to write down this word and also underline it. Now question number 4. Take the correct answer. A matter is matter. First option is has weight. Second option occupies space. Third option can be perceived. by our senses, and fourth option is all the above. So we will take the last option, all the above, because all the statements are true about matter. ये सभी जो sentences है वो matter के लिए correct है. Okay, so we will take the answer D. Okay, now only one question is remaining, that is question number 5. Students, see question number 5, answer the following questions. Okay, you have to write down the answers in short. Now see, first question is which gas is present in the balloons? Balloons के अंदर कौन सी गैस प्रेजेंट रहती है? तो उसका आंसर है हाइड्रोजन गैस. Now see the second question, why do balloons fly away? Balloons ऊपर ऊपर क्यों उड़ते जाते हैं? See the answer, because it is filled with hydrogen gas which makes the balloon lighter. बलून के अंदर हाइड्रोजन गैस होती है, उसके वजह से बलून कैसे हो जाता है? लाइट हो जाता है, और उसके वजह से बलून जो है वो आकाश में ऊपर ऊंचाइयों पर उड़ते जाता है. So students, this makes me to end the lesson here. Okay, we have not end the lesson, but we have completed worksheet number 1. Half lesson we have done. Okay, so this brings me to the end of the lesson. Friends, till then you have to take care of yourself and complete your studies. Take a photograph of this worksheet and send it to my WhatsApp number. So, signing out of the day. Bye bye. Take care of yourself. Bye.